the Old Testament, the first book of Moses, called, called, called Genesis. Genesis 1. And began God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was there, and the void and the darkness was upon the face of depth, and the Spirit of God moved upon the faces of the waters. And God said, let there be light. The light was light. And God swore the light. There was the good. And the God divided the light from the darkness. And the God called the light day, and the darkness he called it night. And there was evening, yes, there was morning one day. And they God say, let it be, let it, let it there, let it there be firmament. It misted of waters, and the dived waters from the waters, and they made it here firmament, and divided waters which is the wonder that firmament from the water which is here above, 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 above the firmament. And it was so. And the God called the day firmament heaven, and the day was every 3 was morning the second day, or the second day. And the God did say, the let the waters under heavens gather together unto place, under the dry land appear, and the day was so. And the God called the dry land earth, and gathered together, and the water called seas. And the God swans that it was good. And the God said, let the earth point forth the grass, herbs, yielding seed, and the fruit tree bears fruit after they can. Therein the same therefore up the earth, and they eat what sow, and the earth brought forth grass, herbs, yielding they kind, tree bear fruit. Therein second, therein the same therefore after 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 their kind. And the gods swore it was good. And there was the every was morning, the third day. And the God say, the let the day lights, and the firmament, the heaven divided day from light, and it let the day be singles, the front sessions, and the day and the airs. The let then lights his firmament of heaven, giving light upon the earth. And they was so, and God made the two great light, ugly day, and the lazy light, ugly night. Be made star also. And the God and the God. The second book of Moses is called Exodus. Now there's were the names the sons Israel. He came encouraged every man his how old they came with Jacob, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Hebron, and Benjamin, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Aster. And they had so came and they joined Jacob. They served so. The Joseph was Egypt aware, and the Joseph dead, and his brethren, and all that generation, and the children of Israel were fruitful, increasing, increasing, abundant, and multiplied, and they watched ascended my night. They landed the field with them. The third book, Moses, Camoli called Leviticus. And the Jehovah called unto Moses, and spake Moses, and spake unto him, the author of the grant made say, Speak unto children of Israel, and say unto them, The any man after you offering obelion unto Jehovah, he shall often her oblivion the castle every early and the flock. The 14 Book of Moses, the called Numbers. Numbers 1. And the Jehovah spake unto Moses, Why wilderness of Sinai, in the day meeting the first day, the second mountain, and the second year after day, I come the land Egypt, saving, I take year, I take ye, yep, I take yep. They some of our congregations of the children of Israel, by their families, their fathers, houses, according of the number of their neighbors, every mile by their poles, from 20 years old and upward, are what were able to war Israel. Two and I shall members, then by their they 30 book of Moses called Deuteronomy. These were the word wishes Moses, the speaker unto our Israels beyond the Jordan, the witness in Abba, over against the soup between Parha and the Toah, the Laban and the Zeroat, and the Dihab. It's every day's journey from Rabbi by way the Mount Sehi on the Kadesh Briha, and the coming the past 14 years. They left the mountains on the first day of the month that Moses spake unto the children of Israel, according unto that Jehovah was given him communicated unto. Samuel 10. Then Samuel took the oil and poured it upon ear, the kissed him, and said, I not Jehovah anointed thee the principal over incinerator a truth separated from thee. I should sought find the two men Rachel's sepulchre. The Boher Beshahin saw that they will say unto thee, was wished Joe when Esther to seek a found and Tyre. Father Bet left after carry after Esses, and the annexus for you's sake. 1 Chronicles 28. 1 Chronicles 1 Chronicles 18. And the father and after his came in the past that David smote Philist, supped them a token Calti and the towers and the handy Philistines, and they be smote Moab and Moabit. Became the seven David brought tribute. Proverbs 22. A good name they had the choice, then greater riches, the love and favor, greater than silver and gold. The riches, the poor, the meet together, Jehovah his maker, and they wow. The prudent, the man set the field, the reader himself, but a simple place one the staff for it. Hosea, Hosea 11. Ephraim fielded on through forward after west wind constitutionally multiplicative layers, desolations, and make it conservation with Assyrians. They are carry inter Egypt. Jehovah hath thought a controversy if Judah, and will punish Jacob according his ways, according he is going feel a compressive him, and the rob and the broken by feel the melt wood. He powers he God. Actors 2027. And when he is a determinator that we and shoulders sorry for Italy. They the river Po certain after prisoner. Anton senior name is Julius. After Augustus Brad, a breaker ship at the Mediterranean which about the south Anton place coast of Asia. We point here as Aristarchus, Macedonia of Thessalonica, be with us. This next day touched Sidon. Julius the bread Paul kindly, and give leave to unto friend fresh himself, and pointed to from thence, said the unto cryptos because in this very country they sailed across sea wishing after Tessilia, Palaya, the Camia, the city of Sia, the central founding ship Alessandria, say France, Italia. Psalms 14, opa, uh, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, third, 14, 3, 14, 3. Judge me of God, to place the cause against the ugly nations. I'll deliver me from the severed food and children men. For it chose the art may stranger, while rest showed the caster of me, of caster me off. Why going mourning because the accusations of enemy? Oh, send it, I light the third, the let me, the let then bring unto thy holy hill, and the thy tabernacles. Mm. Samuel 10. Then Samuel via a foil, they put it on her head, and they kissed him. Numbers 50, 20, 25. And the users above the sheeting, and the people began to play Harlot with Dalphatus. Dalphatus, Noab. They called people unto sacrificator their gods. The people did can, and they brought down the gods. Judges 20:30. And the children Jesus again did which was evil things Jehovah, and Jehovah delivered them into hands Philistine 14 years. 1 Kingdom 29. 1 Kingdom kings, one kingos, kings, one kingos, uh, king, uh, kings, uh, uh, 39, 19, 19, and the habit told Jezebel, Away Elijah had done with while how he once say what the protector with this war. Second Chronicles 15. And the Spirit of God did come in Isaiah the sound of their odor, and they went out to meet Asa, they say unto him, Hear me, Asa, and the what Judah and Benjamin, Jehovah with you, while we I with him, and with seek him. He will found for you a battlefield, a focus him, that will suck at you. Psalms 15:6. The first shift, the musicians, the setters, Jonathan Levins wrote psalms of David Mishtan, then repeated to him, God, be merciful unto me, of God, O God, for the minute you shower me up, I will the lonely fight and oppress me. Isaiah 14:6. Bel be found down, stupid, the idiots his breast, and the castle teens that ye carry about ye have made a load, a bury the well breast, they stoop, they brown down together, they could not deliver barren, but themselves are going captive.